Hi everyone, it's Jamie here from FX Learning. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about trading psychology, and I'm going to be sharing you some of my stories and giving you tips and ideas on how you can improve your emotions towards trading. Now, a lot of people out there will say that trading is 90% psychology, 10% strategy, but I genuinely think it's more than that. I think it's like 97, 98, 99% psychology, 1 or 2% strategy. The reason being is because there's only really two things that's real about Forex trading, and that is physically putting money in a trading account, physically hopefully getting the money back out, and your emotions. Everything else is just a load of numbers and candlesticks on a computer screen. That is it. So I want to show you how you can control those emotions towards trading. Now, this might be very controversial, but I genuinely do not think you can teach human psychology or psychology towards trading. I don't think you can teach it. Now, there's going to be a lot of books out there, that people recommend, but the thing about books is it causes conflict of interest, because you'll have books that tell you to do one thing and books that tell you to do another thing. It's a bit like trading. You've got some guy telling you to buy the market, and at the same time, you've got somebody telling you to sell it. So which one is it? Now, the way I believe you've got to learn trading psychology is to actually experience the pitfalls and emotion around trading, and that comes from experience. Now, you will hear a lot of success stories from people from going homeless to becoming wealthy millionaires, and that's purely because they're at the bottom. They are feeling so low about themselves living on the street that they've got nowhere else to go but up to success. And when it comes to trading, how many times are you going to feel crap about yourself or shit about yourself? How many times are you going to blow an account? How many times are you going to trade with emotion? How many times are you going to chase trades before you realize you've got to change? You've got to do something about it. And the only way you will change is by actually going through those situations and actually building that experience and think, no, I'm not going to do that no more. I'm going to learn, because I know that is the wrong way to do it, and I've been there so many times that I'm going to change my ways. And that is really the only way you will accomplish that. I'll give you an example, okay? In my early days when I was making money from binary, I was making a large amount of money, and I remember when I was trading £1,000 binary trades, I remember in 1 week I blew 6,000. In fact, I blew my whole trading account in 4 days. I think it was like 6 or 7 grand. And I'm not joking you on this. I physically did not look at a chart for 3 months. I felt depressed. I felt low. I felt sick. I did not even want to think about trading for 3 months because of the way I did it. The way I traded, it was beyond a joke. But when I look back now, do I regret it? No, because it changed me as a trader. It taught me that A, do not be overconfident. B, you're not better than the charts. And now, as a trader that I am making profits from trading, it's taught me along my way. And the only way you're going to be successful is by experiencing those pitfalls in trading. Everyone has their comfort zone in life. You've got to step outside of that comfort zone. Only then will you start to change the way you do things, change the way you make decisions, and also change the way you trade. By pushing yourself and your own abilities, only then will you trade. Because, for example, you trade a large lot size. At first, it might be risky, it might feel scary, daunting, but eventually it just becomes normal. But until you do it and push yourself, you're not going to do it. For example, I want to be in a position with my own personal trading that I want to trade multi-million pound trading accounts, and I would like some of my best BD members to be trading my own money, but to be in that situation, I've got to push myself. I've got to push my own ability and show myself that I can do it, I can achieve that. So what I did was, over the last couple of weeks, is I approached a institutional company and I said to them, look, I would like to manage your money. I'd like to trade your money for you from home and just generally see how I get on. So I shared with them my obviously 2 years worth of trading results, and they were happy to give me a £100,000 account. So yeah, I basically, for the past 3 or 4 weeks, pushed myself and my own ability and show myself what I can do. Now, I've probably been able to do this for quite some time, but the one thing that's obviously stopped me is my own belief, my own psychology towards trading. You know, that fear of trading large lot sizes, trading someone else's money, trading a large trading account. So yeah, I mean, I'll show you here my results for the last 3 weeks. So as you can see here, I'm just going to blank out the account number, but you can see that there is a live trading account. And I mean, when did I start this account? I think it was, if I go to here, I started it on, the deposit went in on the 28th of the 8th. Okay, and we're now on 16th of the 9th, okay? What's that, 18 days, I think it is? So at the minute, okay, you can see here, okay, a £100,000, and I've made £10,000 in around 18 days. This is my results for today, you can see here, okay? Now, this is trading directly off, hold on, I don't think the camera's focusing. There we go. Now, this is trading directly off my phone. Would I recommend any BD member to do this? No. Would I recommend any trader to do this? No. Okay, for some you can say this is high risk, but for me, I am pushing my own ability and what I want to accomplish. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to be a retail trader. I want to be at the top, you know, multi-million-pound accounts. But unless I push myself, I'm not going to get there. Okay, so going back to emotions and human psychology, ways on how you can adapt your trading and change your ways is, unfortunately, you've got to experience the pitfalls, the wins and losses. You've got to constantly adapt and push yourself. Believe me, you can spend your whole life chasing strategies. You can spend your whole life chasing indicators, holy grails, EAs, signals, whatever it is. But if you want to be a successful trader, you've got to push yourself. You've got to understand your own abilities, what your strengths and weaknesses are. I could have probably done this, okay, £10,000 in 3 weeks. You know, I could do that quite easily on binary, quite easily. Can I do it on Forex, trading someone else's money? Yes, I can now, and I probably could have done a couple of years ago. But that one thing that stopped me was my own fear of managing someone else's money. But now I've done it, you know, for me, I'm pushing and pushing and pushing myself. So yes, my best bit of advice for you is just to spend time learning your own skills, pushing yourself, okay? Try to avoid getting distracted by everyone else. Try to avoid reading books that will cause conflict of interest. Just learn yourself. So yes, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you have any questions, obviously, like I said, just drop me an email. Thank you.